Good morning. It is Monday, so it is now August 1st. Woot woot. I just heard back from my developmental editor for my adult horror collection, Seeds of Doubt. They are ready, so I sent that manuscript off and we'll hear back and see how that goes. So, Tiny Shivers is out with the editor. Seeds of Doubt is going to another person to go over it on August 8th. So all the edits for this month. So I did some math, and apparently in about the last week or so I have read 10 books. So that is awesome. I'm very happy. So I read Successful Self-Publishing by Joanna Penn, and then I read Nothing But Blackened Teeth, and then I read what was it? About Horror, The Study and Craft, so that's 3. I read Uzumaki, I read The Stitchers, Gyo, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Drabble Dark, Coraline, and now I'm on Hide and Seeker. So seems like my reading slump is over. Yay! And I just finished up my July page in my bullet journal, which means this bullet journal is completely full. So on to the next one, which I already have set up with the overview pages and stuff. So yeah, I need to set up August in it though. So hurrah, hurrah. And I am going to read Hide and Seeker today some more. I'm on chapter 21, so I am over halfway. There's much more to go. Oh, it's a holiday, hooray. So slept in, didn't get up until about 10:30. Roy was definitely awake before then, walking all over me, but I was able to get back to sleep a little, kind of, sort of. It was nice. And now he's lounging. Fluffy butt right here. He's so cute. Yes, I got your butt. And yeah, that is it. So I just ate a donut. It was lovely. And I think I'm going to go and set up August in my journal, come up with my August goals, and do stuff like that. And maybe film a YouTube video with what my goals are for August. So I gotta come up with those goals first. So hurrah, that is the plan. And get presentable before I film that video. You know, my hair, meh. All right, so I have updated my website and added the cover for the Lammas Eve edition of Lovecraftiana. So it's out. I have ordered it for myself, even though my story is in the preview, the free preview of the book. I just want to have it hard copy. And I ordered another Junji Ito hardback collection. Since I read 2 this past week, I want another one. Will bring me up to 6. I have Uzumaki, Gyo, Frankenstein, Shiver, and Smashed. So I got the one of his early works. I can't remember what it's called. Something about how deserter, I think, where this family is housing somebody who deserted from the war, and they've been like keeping him in hiding for 6 years. The war is over, but they don't tell the dude, and so he thinks the war is still going on for 6 years and he's been hiding in this house. Like, oh my gosh, sounds horrifying. So yeah, that is on its way. That will be here tomorrow. My Lovecraftiana will be here on Wednesday. And I made a newsletter, so the newsletter should be going out tonight. I pulled quotes from what I have written in July and put them in there. And I just need to add Ben Pick's thing to the end of the newsletter, and then it should be good to go out. But Roy is adorable. It is now 4:11, so it is getting closer to the evening. So I still have not read today, but I have been productive. So give and take. Yeah. Sign up for my newsletter if you want to read it. It's pretty cool. So it has quotes of what I have been writing in the past month. It has stats of how many I have out on submission, how many are accepted, how many are published. It is bringing you along on my query journey for Seeds of Doubt, what my next steps are, things like that. And yeah, I gave star ratings to all 10 books. Well, 9 books. I haven't finished the 10th one yet. But yeah, that is it for now. And I'll see you guys later. I did it! I finished Hide and Seeker. Okay, so I thought it was well done. It might have a sequel. I'm not sure. It sets it up that there might be other creatures. So yeah. I thought it was interesting that we spent half of the time in our world and then half of the time in the nightmare world in nowhere. So it's like part of me wishes that we spent more time in the nightmare world, but we needed all of the info that we gathered in the real world for it to work. And yeah, I don't know, like the nightmare side, there were parts that were really chilling and there are parts that were just like pretty good. So I don't know, it was interesting. I definitely recommend it for middle grade horror, and I am on to the next book for reading because it's still Monday. Hooray! Okay, so I went and got the next thing I'm gonna read, which is Shiver by Junji Ito. So this is 9 short stories, and I have read this before, but it's been a couple years, so I don't remember all of it. But yeah, I'm excited. So this has Used Record, Shiver, Fashion Model, Hanging Blimp, I think that's the one I remember, Marionette Mansion, Painter, bless you, The Long Dream, Honored Ancestors, bless you, and Greased. Oh no! Greased! Oh, I remember that one. It's so gross. Oh. Ooh. Okay. It's definitely horrific. Bless you, sir. Ooh. So, I think I'm gonna go finish my newsletter and send it out. Then come back and read some more Junji Ito. Alright, newsletter is out. I've opened mine, it worked. I got Ben Pick stuff in there, and I took this puppy outside. So now it's time to dive in to some Shiver.
I was on fire, our house.
I am about halfway done with Shiver. I just read the Hanging Blimp one again. Oh my gosh. So this book actually has author commentary. So like little not interviews, but like the author talks about where he got the ideas. And says this is based off of a dream I originally had when I was little, and then he came up with an idea how to use it in a manga but didn't have the key part, so he brainstormed it and then he twisted it, and then oh my gosh, it's so good. So So it seems like dreams and brainstorming are some great places to get ideas. Yes, and then also the one on fashion model was because he looks at fashion models like for reference. So talks about how he was implementing the shark version of a face, but then there was a shark attack, so he took the shark element out. But like the whole time I saw this fashion model's face, I kept thinking shark. So like, oh gosh, you find it good. You can't not think shark when you see that shape of a face. But yeah, like, so good. So like having ideas, changing them with what's going on at the time, having dreams, just twisting reference. He pulls from his life. So in Shiver, the backyard was actually his neighbor's backyard from when he grew up, because his neighbor had a ryokan, and then it kind of was just left to go wild with all of the foliage. And so things like that, and just he was also looking at an illustrated reference book on insects and learned that they have these holes on the sides of the abdomen for breathing, called spiracles, and I wondered if I could use that in a manga. I changed it to people and developed the ideas of holes in a person's body, holes through which they seem to be breathing somehow. So just reference books everywhere, and yes, just so good. For used record, he also pulled from a little used record shop near Isha Station. Why are there so many sirens? Okay, the siren finally left. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it was a record shop, and then his editor was talking about a Tokyo jazz cafe, and Junji Ito just threw in the idea of maybe a record was recorded after the singer died. Like, genius ideas, so cool. Chef's kiss. And now to continue reading. Okay, it's August 2nd. I have been working all day, and my description workshop is in like Roy. The workshop is in like 2 hours, and I am so nervous. It's like, what if my brain doesn't work? What if I can't think of stuff? And it's just like, so I really hope it goes okay. I have 2 pieces people have sent in to me already to look over. I've read some of both of them, and it's like, they're already pretty good. Like, what do you want me to do? I don't know. So, we'll see. We shall see. And, yeah, just trying to keep it together, trying to see if my brain will function, and yeah, I can do this. I can do this. Maybe I need the pressure of being live to make my brain work, or that'll just make it worse. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, at 6:30. We start at 6:33. We start in 27 minutes. I have sent out the StreamYard links to a couple of people, and it feels like my brain is starting to kick on. I'm still extremely nervous, but I've been reading over a little bit of one of the pieces, and I was like, oh, I could do a little bit here. So like, it's starting to kick in, my brain. I don't understand my brain. It's not neurotypical, that's for sure. But yeah, yes, Roy. Oh, that's the end of the sock. That's not the whole sock, sir. He finally tore the end off of my dad's old sock that he brought up here when Roy was a puppy. And yeah, it's in pieces now. That's just a piece, Roy. Where's the big piece? My goodness. Yeah, so I'm excited. Eva and Jules are already here, waiting for it to start. So the pressure is on. But hopefully this will go well. We'll see. And I'm just waiting for them to pop in backstage. So I'll see you guys at the stream. Hello. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Okay. Welcome to the first ever workshop, description workshop. If you stumbled upon here, my name is Nettles. Alright, we are at about 8:50 in the evening, so we just went through Desiree's piece, Roy, and now we are about to go on to JC's. So, oh my gosh, it's been going pretty good. We've had a lot of input from the chat, which has been super helpful, very nice, and also from the people on the screen. So, group effort, yes, love it. So, and a package arrived. So, I now own Deserter by Junji Ito. So, this is a collection of his early works. It says, an ever-increasing malice, a mind-numbing terror. See the seeds of horror sown in this collection of Junji Ito's earliest works. A vengeful family hides an army deserter for 8 years after the end of World War II, cocooning him in a false reality where the war never ended. A pair of girls look alike, but they're not twins, and a boy's nightmare threatens to spill out into the real world. This haunting, strange story collection showcases a dozen of Junji Ito's earliest works, from when he burst onto the horror scene, sowing fresh seeds of terror. Yeah! Ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this has Biohouse, Face Thief, Where the Sandman Lives, The Devil's Logic, The Long Hair in the Attic, Scripted Love, The Reanimator's Sword, A Father's Love, Unendurable Labyrinth, Village of the Siren, Bullied, and Deserter. So, this is what I'm going to be reading once I finish with Shiver tonight. Alright, we are done. It went fairly well, and I think we're going to do it again next month, first Tuesday of the month. So, relax. So, I think I'm gonna bust into this and go to sleep. So it is after 10:30, and yeah, time to relax, time to get ready for some sleep and read Junji Ito. All right, it's Wednesday. I am getting closer to being done with Deserter. Yes, Roy. And a package came with more books. I'm so excited. Rory is excited. I am excited. Let's see which ones came. Okay, so we have The Only Good Indians, which I'm going to be using for my Summer Scare readathon, as well as Strange Weather by Joe Hill, which is a collection of shorter stories. So It's a collection and I'm excited. I have never read Joe Hill, but he's supposed to be amazing. This is Stephen King's son, and yeah. There's one in here that was super highly recommended, so I got the collection that had it in it, which was, I believe, Snapshot. So this collection has Snapshot, Roy, Loaded, Aloft, Rain. So there's 4, they're like novellas in here because they have chapters, like 20 chapters each. So hooray, hooray. Oh, the spine is damaged. It's got a little rip thingy in it. Anyway, so I'm excited. So, yes. For the Spooky Scary Readathon, if the version of Rosemary's Baby, which is coming, doesn't have the green cover, at least this has green. So, yeah, it'll be green somewhere. Alright, something else arrived today. Lovecraftiana! The magazine of Eldritch Horror. I'm in here. Let's see, where am I? The Boy in the Wallpaper by Lord Nettles. Ah! So this is much bigger paper size than I was expecting, but it's double columned. So very excited. I was reading more of Shiver tonight. I've got this much to go, about less than a finger. So, but I'm pausing that. I'm jumping into here because I'm too excited. I've read Shiver before, so this is a reread. But yes, Lovecraftiana. So stoked. And I am currently on Charlie Dorset's stream. We are in the middle of a sprint. It is 6:20 and I have water on to boil. I'm going to be making Alfredo, so very excited. And Roy wants to play. So that's my little update. We'll see what else arrives because I've ordered a few. All right, I'm reading Lovecraftiana and I really like this first story, The Dappled Egg, so far. I'm on the second part, so I'm using my Blood Like Magic, Blood Like Fate bookmark that I got at the signing. But yes, definitely enjoying it. The premise is this woman orders a clutch of iguana eggs, a clutch of 6, and she gets 5 iguana eggs and 1 unknown egg. So she's still trying to figure out what this unknown one is. So fun times. I know it's going cosmic. It's in this magazine, so very excited. And yeah, gonna keep reading.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter.
Alright, so it's past 10:30. I was talking to my mom for like 2 hours. But yeah, I just read my story in here. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to read your own writing because every time you're just like, is there a mistake here? Like, you're just analyzing it for a mistake every word, every turn of phrase. Like, you just nitpick it so hard, and then you're like, why did I make that decision? Like, oh, okay, I guess it's okay. It's like, it's already published. Somebody thought it was okay, and it made you super happy. But now that it's out, you're second guessing everything, and it's that stupid imposter syndrome. So, oh, it's so hard. But yeah, it's in there, and it's decent. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just something I'm gonna have to work on, being able to read my own writing once it's somewhere else, because it's not an enjoyable experience reading it. It's too critiquey. It's like, I'm super excited when I finish a piece and I edit it and I submit it, but sometimes it's like, I'm done looking at it, like, it's fine, just send it. And then you read it and it's like, I should have critiqued it, I should have like edited it even more. So, but yeah, something I need to work on. So I think it's bedtime, and I will see you guys tomorrow, Thursday. Alright, it's 11:30. I didn't go to sleep yet, but I finished Shiver. So, 'tis done. Grease was just as disgusting as I remembered. But, yeah, I didn't remember, like, the Ancestor one. Yeah, or the puppeteering one. So, it was cool. Recommend. This does feel like more of his later works than Deserter is. So they're less traditional villains. So there's no vampires in this one like there were in Deserter. And his illustration style is just top notch. So now I need to sleep for serious. Sir, he keeps booping the tripod with his cute nose. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my sweet boy. So, it is Thursday. Surprise, surprise. Roy, look at the camera. Show the camera your cute face. Oh, you're adorable. Oh. So, hi. Yes. So, I finished Shiver last night. Yeah. So now, during my lunch break, sir, I am gonna continue with Lovecraftiana, and once I finish Lovecraftiana, I'll do Drabble Dark Volume 2, and then I might go for some Paranormal Contact. This one is the book where I first read the description of watercolor with what you're seeing. So, With You by Jessica Ann York, the very first paragraph is, "In the beginning, Mitt is a friend. This is not what my parents want to hear, but my 3-year-old self is adamant that he only sticks around to look after me. My bedroom walls are lavender and covered in spotted walking horses. The soft colors bleed around him like salt on a watercolor painting. He is always blurry in my childhood memories, an impression of an impression, a towering pale shadow with red eyes and hooded clothes waving back on notebook paper." So, really cool. So that was in the little book look inside. So I was like, I need this. So I got it a while ago, but I only got this far into it so far because I've been focusing on writing. So now I can do the reading. And it's very noisy outside right now. But yeah, going to get back to Lovecraftiana. Alright, so I am about 20 pages into Drabble Dark Volume 2, and I read some more. So much stuff of Lovecraftiana. I read a couple more stories, and they're good. A lot of them use the trope of having dream sequences, especially because with cosmic horror, it's a lot of mental going. Are they crazy? Are they not? Is this really happening? Like, it's a great way to get in some horror without it actually happening yet, and get some red herrings of what the horror is actually going to be at the end. So he used it very well. And I had an idea. So I was watching Kate Kavanaugh's Live Write-In, and I was messaging in the chat about having imposter syndrome over my story. And they're like, make a list of what you like about your writing. And I was like, I don't know. So I am going to call one of my sisters, Roy. I'm gonna call one of my sisters and read the story out loud to her over the phone and see what she says. So maybe we can get some ideas and help my brain, my mean brain. So if you want me to throw it, you gotta let go, sir. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. All right, so I just read The Boy in the Wallpaper to my mother, because my sister didn't answer. One of my sisters. The other one's definitely working right now. But, yeah. I feel better. Reading out loud helped. I think I mentioned vocal cords twice in the piece, which is bugging me a little. Even though it's in relation to two different creatures. And Roy is just scratching away. But yeah, yeah, feeling better. It's okay. It's out there. If I need to, I can tweak it. I don't know really what I would tweak much for my Tiny Shivers collection that comes out next year. So there is that. And yeah, I really like the formatting of Lovecraftiana much more than the formatting for Drabble Dark. There's some formatting issues with that one, and it's bugging me. So, good thing it's going to a professional formatter. So, I like how it has the capital letters that go through 3 lines for the different subsections. So, yeah, I like that. So I may steal that idea and put that forward to the formatter. Yes, Roy. Yes. So, time to get back to waiting for something to do for work. So, woo! Alright, I finished reading Drabble Dark Volume 2. So that is now on my pile. Sir. Oh my gosh. Okay. It was raining super hard today with some big thunder and lightning, so I unplugged my computer just in case. But yeah, it's been a pretty good afternoon. I am still waiting on animation for work. And I feel like I want to read a novel now instead of short stories, because I've been reading a lot of short stories and flash pieces and drabbles. So I think I'm gonna pick up The Elementals. So it is a shorter novel. It is 218 pages. So, it's supposed to be very good. It's supposed to be a classic. So, thank you, Roy. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be reading next. And keep sneaking peeks at my developmental editor's notes. Roy, what are you eating? That's a cord. So yeah, keep the reading train going. All right, it is 8:30 and I am on Tiffany's stream right now, PJs and Scribbles, and I am going through Jake's notes, the developmental edit notes for Tiny Shivers. And there's one story, one really short story, that the notes are actionable in fun ways to make the story less generic. So I love the notes, and it's a really short one, so I think I'm going to attempt to write tonight a little bit and then start reading. So this one is the one that was actually based off of Megan McCarthy's hippopotamus prompt live stream, where you slather yourself in sunscreen. So this is the one where the astronaut does the sunscreen thing, goes out, does a spacewalk up the ship, and then Eldritch being. So I'm gonna have him count the steps, count the buttons, count how many seconds he has to hold his breath as he applies the sunscreen, and just get a repetitive rhythm of how boring his life feels, and then the surprise at the end. So yeah, I'm excited. So I think I'm gonna dive in and do that and then see how I feel, because I've been kind of burnt out on writing, but these notes are amazing. So I'm going to dive in and see what I can do. Oh, and I also finally put up my next vlog for camp. It's 34 minutes long. Holy smokes. But yeah, that is up and time to get to writing. I have edited repairs. What is it called? Oh my gosh. Routine repairs. There we go. So I added more numbers to it, like number of steps, number of seconds, and things like that, just so that the ending has more of an impact. And it's a countdown to his death. So fun times. Yes, so that is done for now, and I think it's time to get back to reading. Since I was working on a cosmic piece, I want to read more cosmic, so maybe the elementals will be tomorrow, but I'm going to continue with Lovecraftiana. Alright, it is almost midnight. I am now off of backstage on Tiffany's stream, and I have some books. So I believe these are most of the rest of the ones for the spooky summer scare readathon. Dang it, they changed the cover. It's cool though, but it's not green. But Rosemary's Baby. This no longer is green or have stars on the cover, but Roy just took the packaging and ran. Okay. And the other one. Oh, it's chunky. I got Nosferatu by Joe Hill for the vampire book to read. I have The Possession of Natalie Glasgow, which is 98 pages, so it's under 200, and it has the word possession, so scary. Scary word in the title. And more scary stories to tell in the dark. I got the sequel, so Roy. Yeah. those are the books I got. So excited, but I'm going to have to probably read Strange Weather by Joe Hill for the green on the cover. But I'll see if I can find something with stars or the moon. We'll see. So I should be tired. It's almost midnight. I took my meds. So I think I'm gonna go lay in bed and read until I am finally actually really tired. So at least Roy can get some decent sleep. So yeah, time to go to bed. See you in the morning. Happy Friday. It is basically my lunch break now, so hurrah, hurrah. Oh. Yes, Roy. I am waiting on animation still, so for this lunch break, I am going to continue reading and snuggle with the puppy. So let's get down to it. I think it's time to take a break from Lovecraftiana, and I think I want to start on reading a novel. I've been reading mostly short stories and shorter pieces, so I think I'm finally gonna break into the Elementals. It is only 218 pages, so hopefully I can finish it before Monday when the readathon starts. So yeah. Jessica Williamson said that with the cover prompts for the readathon starting on Monday, that I can count one version of the cover for the book for multiple prompts, because the book that I ordered for Rosemary's Baby was supposed to be green with stars, and yeah, no, it's a woman pushing a baby carriage. So like, it doesn't count for either of those prompts. So she said it could, but I don't know if I want to read the first novella in Strange Weather, because that has green on the cover, and then read Cosmos, 100-word horror, because it has some stars, and I'm in this one twice, and I still haven't read it. So, yeah. Decisions. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't have to decide yet. That's a Monday problem. So, I think I'm gonna start reading a novel. Woot woot. Novels, like, intimidate me. So like, they're longer, and I don't know if I can slog through a whole one. Like, I know I can, I have before, but usually I switch halfway through to something else. Like, I have the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, got halfway through and switched to something else. Clown in a Cornfield I started and then switched to something else. Like, I have all of these novels that I've started and not finished. So I really don't want to do that. So hopefully vlogging it will help me get the gumption to just power through, hopefully enjoy them and read them. So yes. And Clown in the Cornfield 2 comes out, I think, this year. So maybe I should actually read the book. Like, I read the first couple of chapters, and I guess I stopped right before the killing spree happened. So I didn't even get to the main part of the story. Yeah, so I also want to go through the Google Doc from the developmental editor and see if there's any more stories updated, because I went through and edited the one last night, and I think it's definitely better, but I want to see if there's any more. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so there's no more developmental notes yet. So I guess it's time to dive into reading again.
There seems to be a puppy in the way. Sir, you're in my spot. Yes, sir, you're in my spot. Cute, cute puppy. Oh, yes. Guess what? You're getting a bath tomorrow. Are you excited? You're gonna hate it. I'm gonna love having a clean, smelling good boy. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, dude, I need my spot. Yeah.
Is this the last time I can see you in a while? Is it the truth that you'll be living tonight? We should take a walk, then a swim in the sea. That will mean everything.
Alright, so I read the prologue. Interesting ceremony for a funeral. And now I'm on to part 1. Savage Mothers, chapter 1. So, very interesting. It's definitely third person, not limited at all. Like, you can see everybody in the chapel. It felt almost like a screenplay. It was really cool, which is interesting because this guy wrote screenplays for Beetlejuice and Nightmare Before Christmas and some other stuff. So, yeah. Gonna keep going.
How am I supposed to read when I have a lap full of puppy? Oh darn. Look at his face. Someone's sleepy. Oh, yeah. So cute.
Alright, it's 8:30 at night. So I worked the day job and then The Sandman came out, and I haven't watched TV in a long time, like over a month. So, yeah, I pulled up The Sandman, I watched episode 1, loved it, and so I called up my sister and was like, we need to watch this together! So then I watched episode 1 again with my sister, and then we watched episode 2. And now I have pizza in the oven, and my phone is dying, so I can't be on the phone with her while we watch it at the same time. So instead, I will be watching some of the stream that Barrett is on tonight. So yeah, I will be doing that while I read and eat pizza. So it's been good. It was nice to be able to watch something and refill the creative well that way, because it's been a long time. But yeah, I'll figure out what to read next up. Alright, it's 11 at night, Friday still, and my sisters and brother-in-law want to play Phasmophobia, so we should be starting in about 2 minutes. In the meantime, I read half of the Beneath anthology, which is a collection of 100-word stories. So, 2 of mine are in there, and I've come across one of them. So, I'm finally reading the collection I was published in. So, yeah. And I'll see you guys after Phasmophobia. Alright, so I read to story number 70 out of 100. And our Phasmophobia night has been canceled, which is okay. It's 11. It's late. So I think I'm going to finish reading this book and then call it a night, because it's only like 700 words to go. So 700? 300? I'm on 70. So there's 30 stories left. 3,000 words to go. Yeah. Math. It's too late at night. Alright. I finished the Beneath anthology. I did not have crazy imposter syndrome this time reading my 2 stories. that was nice. Time for bed. Good night, everybody. See you Saturday. Good morning. It is August 6th, Saturday. So, got up this morning, took Roy to the pet food store, got lots of treats, and I have now submitted 3 micro 100-word stories to a publication. Fingers crossed. They say they get back within 2 weeks, so let's see. 1 is a reprint and 2 are not published anywhere yet. So, yeah. Going to take Roy to go get brushed and groomed. So, yeah, today's gonna be good. I am just still trying to wake up. It's almost 11:30, and I will see what today brings. All right, let's see, it is still the 6th, but it is 6:35 in the evening. I have interviewed Alexa Dunn for my podcast. It is about imposter syndrome, so very excited about that. Roy, oh my gosh, every time I would talk, he would be noisy, and so we'll see how I can salvage this. But yeah, Mr. Roy. I was feeding him treats the entire time to try and keep him quiet, but you do what you gotta do, I guess. So he's quiet now, resting in his bed. Yep. So, right now I am on Glory Writes the Blues' stream for Self-Care Saturday. And I have submitted 4 stories now to publication today. I submitted The Old Woman and 3 Drabbles. So, good stuff. And I hope to be able to get some reading in tonight. So, I finished Beneath last night, and now I might go back to Lovecraftiana. So, that thing is big. It's double columned. I should probably change into pajamas. But, I've decided I'm just in the mood to start Rosemary's Baby early. It's for the Summer Scare readathon. So, just look at these words. They're nice and big. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna cheat and start it early. So, here we go. I'm gonna change into pajamas. Here we go. Alright, it's like 10:50 and I'm tired. 34 pages in. Calling it a night. It's good so far. It's very easy to read, so that's nice, and just going through it. So tomorrow is Sunday, so we shall see how we do. Some of the places I submitted to today get back in 2 weeks, so hopefully I'll hear back this month. And that's about it for Saturday. See you guys tomorrow.
A significant light, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye.
Look at this cutie pie. Did I abandon you? Yes, I abandoned you. Alright, so I'm back, and I read a little bit of Rosemary's Baby on the subway, but yeah, I think I'm gonna nap and then read some more. But I also need to do chapter 2 of Seeds of Doubt before I hand it over to the editor for notes. So, sir, you weren't alone for that long. Yeah, so I think I'm going to finish the chapter, sleep, and then edit chapter 2. I want to make the panic attack a little bit more intense. Like the resolution happens too fast, where the door opens and he tumbles out and then he's fine. He needs to have a little bit more of a, oh my gosh, like relief, and just a little bit more of a climax to the panic attack, to make it connect more to Miss Sundew induced, instead of just dark basement and hallucinations. So yeah, fun times. I have it listed in my bullet journal, all the stuff I want to do to chapter 2. So where is it? Right here. So I just have things like shorter paragraphs, use creepier adjectives, have the environment interact with Jimmy more. I want to describe Miss Sundew's voice more. Let's see, keep an eyeball out for tense shifts. Add body effects during the panic attack, like clinging to his mom for a moment. Hallucinate vines during the panic attack. And maybe have the mom mention that the mover is missing after the car gets towed, like small town gossip. So I'll think about that, but we shall see. Time to go read a nap. All right, I'm up from a nap. Still Sunday, and I got packages that Ray wants to tear into. So, package numero uno. Get off of it. Yes. There, get the baggage. Thank you. I have a horror collection called Chromophobia. This is one that I actually kind of started a story for. I brainstormed a story and then never got around to it. So, says the follow-up anthology to Strange House books, Stoker nominated Not All Monsters, edited by Stoker winning author and poet Sarah Tenlinger. Roy. Chromophobia brings together the talents of 25 authors, newcomer and veteran writers alike, who explore the role of color in horror and deliver stories that use color in creative, unconventional, and unnerving ways. So, yes, very excited. It's a bunch of short stories, so my sweet spot. What is this? Oh yeah! Dog poop bags, yay! We're down to like the last 2 rolls, so you can keep pooping, dude. Yeah. So it's 4 p.m. I think it's time to get back to Seeds of Doubt and start editing chapter 2. So, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I just edited my final vlog for camp of July. It is now exporting and compiling, so that's good. And I believe it is time for some food. And then my family will call in about half an hour, so then I'll be on the phone for a while. But it'll be good, catching up with family. Roy is all forlorn on the couch, so gonna go give him some snuggles and eat some food. Look at this cuteness. He's so cute. Under the table. Adorable. All right, so it is like after 8 at night. So after 8:30, it's 8:30. So I talked to my family, it was good. And then one of my sisters and I, we watched episode 3 of Sandman. Very good. And my vlog keeps on cutting out at 50% of an export, and it just spins forever. So I've restarted my computer, seeing if that works. Please don't boop the tripod, sir. Yeah. So that is currently exporting, and I still need to get to chapter 2. So, and now he's booping the tripod. Sir, don't do that. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna cut this vlog off tonight so that it will be a week of a vlog, and I will be doing next week the Scary Summer Readathon. So I think I have all my books for that, and I will be doing a video for that as well, introducing what books for which prompts and doing a read along. So this is exciting. I've never really done book stuff. It's always more been writing, so hopefully I do it justice. And Roy has a squeaky whale. I'm so tired. It's 11. I finally finished my last vlog for camp, July camp. It's now up, it's live, and then I filmed and edited and uploaded my Scary Summer Readathon TBR video. So that is scheduled to go live tomorrow morning. And I journaled, and I edited chapter 2 of Seeds of Doubt a little bit, because it's going to somebody tomorrow in the morning. So yeah. Roy is like, why aren't we in bed? My sweet, sweet boy. Oh yes. So this is it for the first week of August. Got lots read and got some videos out. And on the 9th, so Tuesday, is my 2-year horrorversary live stream. So I'm very excited. It will be 2 years since I read The Anatomy of Prose by Sacha Black, learned about flash fiction, and wrote my first ever horror piece. So I'm excited. I'm gonna read it aloud on the stream, and there'll be some people there, so it'll be a fun extravaganza. And the write-a-thon starts in the morning, so I've already cheated and started on Rosemary's Baby, as you know, but I think that's fine. I have 2 bonus stories I can read as well. If by some miracle I read all the ones that cover the prompts. I'm not tired, you're tired. So yeah, this wraps up week 1 of August. And I hope to see you guys next time. So next week, this next coming week is mostly going to be reading while I wait on notes from editors. So awesome sauce. And I will see you all next time. Bye.